Colin Abel Jeavons is an English television actor. He was born in Wales to parents from the English Black Country, and the family moved to West Bromwich before Colin's first birthday. He grew up in the town's Stanway Road. He married the ballet dancer Rosie Jeavons in 1965. Career. Jeavons began a long association with Dickens Productions on BBC television in 1959 with Bleak House as Richard Carstone, and Great Expectations as Herbert Pocket. The same year he played Prince Hal Henry V in the BBC's The Life and Death of Sir John Falstaff. In 1963 he played the extremely reluctant hero Vadar C. forced into espionage in Epitaph for a Spy for BBC television. In 1966 Jeavons became well known for his definitive portrayal of Uriah Heep in the BBC's David Copperfield. He appeared in a host of 1960s and 1970s TV programs including Doctor.Who, Adamant Lives, as a murderous fashion designer, as businessman Leonard Gold in The Sweeney and the Avengers. Pete Stampede and Alan Hayes wrote of Jeavons in the latter series as one of those underrated, ever-present supporting actors who never turn in a bad performance. On children's TV, he hosted Play School for a time, and Reed, the Black Vicar, on Jack and Ori. He also appeared in the 1981 Doctor Who spin-off K9 and Company, and he narrated two BBC children's animated series, namely, Barnaby the Bear, and Joe. He appeared in the 1978 Play for Today production of David Edgar's controversial 1978 play about British neo-Nazis, Destiny. The same year he played the part of Mr. Johnson, a schoolteacher, in Peter McDougall's BBC supernatural drama Tarry Dan Scary Old Spooky Man. In 1979 he appeared as Samson Brass in another BBC Dickens production, The Old Curiosity Shop, and then in their 1981 remake of Great Expectations, this time as Wemmick. The same year he played a recurring UFO-obsessed character in the sci-fi comedy Convig, where he frankly stole the show each and every week. His most critically acclaimed role during this period was as the neglected and abused child, Donald, in Dennis Potter's Blue Remembered Hills. In the 1980s he was involved with two popular dramatizations of Sherlock Holmes stories. He played, with chilling authority, in the words of writer David Stewart Davies, Professor Moriarty in The Baker Street Boys, and, with great panache, Inspector Lestrade in the Granada television series The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Producer Michael Cox of the Granada television series for Sherlock Holmes stated frankly that they were given the best Lestrade of his generation. In the 1981 TV production of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he portrayed Max Caudle-Pleen, an entertainer who hosts at Millerways, the restaurant at the end of the universe. He was Briggs, the lawyer who halts the marriage between Jane and Rochester, in the 1983 BBC version of Jane Eyre. In 1984, he played the existentialist philosopher Soren Kierkegaard in the Prometheus Unbound episode of Don Cupid's Sea of Faith for BBC. The following year he played Adolf Hitler in Hitler's SS Portrait in Evil. In 1986 he was seen in Paradise Postponed. He featured prominently in the 1990 television drama House of Cards by Michael Dobbs, as Tim Stamper, Tory whip and ally of Ian Richardson's Francis Urquhart. The character returned, promoted initially to Chief Whip, then to Party Chairman, in the sequel, to play the King. Jeavons played Del Boy's lawyer, Solly Atwell, in Only Fools and Horses. He also played the role of Genric Yagoda in the 1992 television film Stalin. He also appeared in a number of films over the years, often as priests or vicars. These included roles in The Devil's Daffodil, Frankenstein Created Woman, The Other People, The Oblong Box, Bartleby, Diagnosis, Murder, Schizo, The Island, The French Lieutenant's Woman, Absolute Beginners and Secret Friends. Jeavons retired from acting in 1993. His elder son Barney managed the British rock band Reuben, and in 2007 Jeavons emerged from retirement, heavily bearded. to appear as the enigmatic general in Rubens' pop video, Blood Bunny, Lark Hall. In a behind-the-scenes short, Jeavons explained briefly some of the highlights of his acting career. Bibliography. Starring Sherlock Holmes, David Stewart Davies, Titan Books 2001.